After the passengers are treated by paramedics, the police receive a phone call from Payne wanting to know where his money is. McMahon is about to tell Payne off, but Jack realizes that Payne doesn't know the bus has exploded, giving them an advantage to capture the madman. Now, when the bus exploded, that should have got rid of the camera feed, right?
Who knows, man, with the kind of technology, the alien, 2012 technology they had somehow. Who knows, man? Yeah, I mean, in theory, you think it would have just gone like it does in most movies, but who knows? I would think so.
For those interested, Wi-Fi and wireless internet was not invented until 2002, 2004, in that time period.
And it wasn't really commercially available until a couple years later after that.
And it was about as reliable as... Well, it wasn't reliable.
No, it was
terrible.
Yeah, it was a joke compared to what it is now, definitely. It was somewhat of a marvel. I think we tolerated it because it was a marvel. Yeah. But now it's we use it as a utility now. It's nah, this needs to be better.
All right. Well, the money is placed in bags and dropped into the garbage container the Payne had specialized. However, there are paint bombs in the cache. A number of officers using the Parisian Square with Payne watching from an overhead building. Payne thinks he's won, and then he notices the bus camera and realizes the tape is on a loop.
Yep.
Payne quickly puts on his old police uniform and blends in with the other officers and walks over to Annie and escorts her away from the scene, saying that he's been sent by Jack. Now, why would you take a civilian to a scene like that?
I don't know.
Reasons of plot, aside from that.
Yeah, just to... that's the only thing I can think of, just to move it forward somehow, just to add another layer to it, you know?
Well, she's a state's witness, so we got to protect her. I know, let's take her right to the house where the madman lives. Boom.
Perfect.
Jack and a number of officers waited for the garbage can, but no one has appeared. Jack immediately demands they turn on the homing beacon with the money, and they're all surprised to see that the money is in motion. Jack rushes the garbage can and finds that there's a hole below it, and in the pavement leading down to the street is a level under it. Jack
one step ahead every time, man. I'm telling you.
Jack drops through the hole below street level and is confronted with Annie strapped with explosives, and Payne standing nearby holding a detonator. Payne chastises Jack a bit before making his way to the Los Angeles subway system. Jack jumping aboard as it pulls away. Crawling across the top, Payne handcuffs Annie to a pole and shoots and kills the train driver. Payne then explains his plan to Annie. He intends to get off the train with the money, but leave her and explode, leading the police to think they both died in the subway.
Yeah. Crazy,
not stupid.
Yep.
However, Payne's overzealous nature gets the better of him, and he hears Jack climbing on top of the train car. Playfully, he claims he might be able to bribe Jack into letting him go, and as he reaches into the sack of money, it sets off the hidden dye pack bomb, ruining the money and covering him in purple dye. Payne then climbs up to the side of the train car. Earlier on, it had realism in the elevator scene, but the train scene is complete fantasy.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
He climbs up the train on the outside and goes head-to-head with Jack. As they fight, Jack notices a low-hanging light approaching and holds Payne's head up to it while seizing the detonator to Annie. The light decapitates Payne and his body falls off the car, leaving
that was awesome.
Leaving no blood.
No. clean, perfect.
Clean as a whistle.
Chop off. That was it.
That wouldn't have happened.
No, it was still like, I don't wish anyone death, but just in the whole scheme of things, that was just kind of a satisfying moment after all the carnage he'd caused to all these people and whatnot, and all the destruction.
Goodness me. Then Jack enters the train car and manages to get the explosives off Annie. However, he does not have the key to unlock the handcuffs, and when Payne shot the train driver, some stray bullets hit the control panel, rendering the brakes inoperable. A rail map shows Jack there's a sharp curve ahead. He speeds up the train with the intention of derailing it, and the plan works as Annie is freed from the bar. The train barrels out of an incomplete stretch of track right in front of the Chinese Theatre in Hollywood. It sits and lands on its side and comes to the halt. None of the workers on the subway tunnel are hurt, and Annie and Jack are both alive, and they kiss.
Aww. Now it's a love story.
A number of tourists and others whom the train has stopped for come over to look at the strange spectacle, and then speed.